failed.
I did not. I did good. Now you can stick it up.
Was that your last?
I got you.
Yeah.
So my Mountain Dew just spilled.
Oh, scan him the
My
tissues.
tissue.
Son of a bitch.
I felt something cold and wet in my butt. I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Wicked Anime Podcast. This week is the final week for our con month.
Yep. The post-con podcast episode.
That's right. We are all extremely tired. We have just come back from Anime Boston, but a couple of hours ago. And we all had a pretty good week, I must say, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go around. We have a lot of people in this room. Everybody here attended Anime Boston with us, so we'll just go around and say, I am Stupid Awesome Analyst Jonathan.
And I am Harder Man with Harder Opinion Andrew.
And James is back for another podcast. So
Finally.
This is number 2.
Hey.
It's about time.
I'm Christine. I'm the newbie with no interest in anime whatsoever.
My name's Rob. I'm also a new guy.
This was his first con ever.
Yep. So that was
Good stories from him.
Yep. That is even Christine has been to a convention before. Before Rob, so that was pretty cool. So even still, you got that for this.
Yeah.
High fives.
I'm Jeff. I'm a newbie to the podcast. I'm an AB newbie, but I've been to other conventions, so I'm not entirely.
Con experience,
Yeah,
but
I'm a con veteran, just not an Anime Boston veteran.
cool.
And of course,
Victoria, hi.
Yay.
They call me the lovebird, and Sean calls me the fangirl. I prefer the fangirl.
well, and
I'm
Sean and Dylan are not here, so we're calling you
Yeah,
Lovebird.
thanks. I'm also the one who's like super, super sick. for
Yep,
the
she was the
con.
one who got the con sickness this year.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep, there's always one. Last year it was me and Jonathan, and we were immobilized.
And I helped you with medicine, but we didn't bring the right medicine this time. so-
James.
What?
James.
I used the last of mine.
You told me you had the good stuff and you brought the wrong stuff.
Man, that is a total junkie line right there.
We've got Doritos and Mountain Dew. I mean,
So I think the best way to start things off would probably be just going, what did everybody think of the convention? You know,
It was fun.
This year was good.
This year had a lot of good things going on about it. I mean, they changed rooms for a bunch of things.
Yep.
And I think that was a good choice on their part.
Yeah.
So let's do what was our favorite thing that we did this year? Jonathan and I are not going to go first because
Can I go?
yeah, go ahead.
I got to take a picture with Monica Rial and it kind of like made my day. Because, just don't judge me.
what? No, I think that's awesome.
That
What?
was like, well, that sucks.
I think that was a genuine
I didn't get to
like,
meet her.
happiness.
Well, you could have come with us, but no. So we
No, we're
got...
super special important press now. We don't go to wait in line for autographs.
So I got asked by somebody to play a game called Caveman, and it's an interesting game, and I actually loved it, and Jeff lost his game and abandoned me in the game. I stayed there for another hour and a half, just playing with a bunch of people.
came back between rounds and made sure you were still breathing.
You made sure that I was still there and was get it.
Oh, so I had another part that I had a lot of fun with.
Okay.
I didn't go to a lot of panels this year.
No, you didn't
Mainly
do that.
because I wandered around a lot, and I had fun with that because I went in a Thor cosplay.
Oh, God.
And I was stopped so many times it blew my mind, and I
Make
kept
sure to
having
add
fun
what you
with that.
added to your Thor costume.
I walked around with a Pikachu with my hammer.
It's right over there.
And yeah,
I get it!
And what does the Pikachu stand for, James?
I had a few people who didn't get the joke. I hope you guys get the joke.
I did.
I think my least favorite part of the convention was, I got touched Like, more times than I would like to admit.
You never complain when I talk.
That's funny. I haven't heard any of this.
Me neither.
Saving it
Jeez.
for the podcast. Because you want the
Tell your
reactions.
girlfriend. Oh, you're gonna get the reaction, all right.
Exactly. See, so, like, you know,
Like
I was...
a rash.
Yep, you're sleeping in the attic tonight.
Anyway,
He's already
so,
done it for the past 3 or
I
4
know.
days.
So,
Oh crap! He's left in my bed. Let's go wash my sheets.
just
now.
a very important thing with cosplayers,
Dead.
always ask for the may I touch.
Yeah, that was a big thing on the TVs.
Yeah, they had
Cosplay is not consent.
They put
Yeah.
those all over the TV screens. They
Yeah.
did.
As far as my least favorite thing, I loved hentai dubbing. I thought it was fantastic. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But I got bummed because I didn't get chosen. And we had been talking earlier because I made the decision that I wanted to see if I could possibly get chosen and do my Gollum impression, which I do a pretty good one. And so I stand up. I've got my Iron Man arc reactor shirt flashing on, and I'm holding up James's Mjolnir over here. And I'm shouting at the top of my lungs like, Smeagol will do it! Smeagol can help! And the half of our whole section,
our section
is
like,
like,
"Oh my God!"
turning around. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, this is awesome! And they're like, dude, Smeagol!
We're
and
all
the woman's
pointing
like
at him,
15 feet away. She completely ignores me and chooses some other guy
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
back
like
who wasn't even
that
really
guy.
doing anything.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was-
like, oh, come on.
So, weird thing. This year, I didn't buy anything. Usually, I pick up a Gundam model. One
Yep.
that I will put in my closet and wait to build it because I'm so, like, you know, perfectionist with my models that I can't, you know, pull out my, you know, RX-782 and be like, you know, oh, I'm going to put this $100 model together. Because I'm just like, oh no, my X-Acto knife is going to kill it, you know.
You should take all your models and just make one big gun. Like,
I
gun.
didn't buy anything.
Got
Nothing that
food. Any good food?
I did. I got pizza and I tried Cheese Boy for the first time.
We did, yeah.
Cheese
Cheese boy,
boy.
finally.
Cheese
I
Great.
never got the dried fruit with the chocolate.
You didn't try the truffles.
Worst part of anime
You didn't
Try
try the
Changing my
truffles.
answer.
For a little bit, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
was...
at the closing ceremonies, you went up to the guy from,
Oh yeah, there was a guy with a Steve one.
Oh, the Steve head.
So yeah,
and they kind of had like a stare down.
So when we were leaving the closing ceremony, I saw a guy who had a Steve hat, a Steve helmet. So he spotted me,
Uh-huh.
and so I just stare at him, and then I do the usual creeper, like the little bounce, and then I start making a beeline for him. And then-
Dude, no. If you really did a beeline, I would never, ever, ever want to see a guy your size.
and he must have been thinking the same thing. Well, maybe not, because he pulls out an iron pickaxe.
Dig
Dig a hole! Dig a hole!
Damage on an iron pickaxe, like one heart, half a heart of damage.
So really, he lines himself behind some chairs. He just starts swinging. As I just kind of go up to him, and then, you know, I just do the, and then I just like do like a pretend blow up, and then we just kind of stare at each other, and I was like, well, that was nice.
By the way,
No,
we sent James
yeah.
to Target dressed as Thor.
Oh my god, that was great.
I was already in costume, so I was just like, oh, we have to go to Target because, you know,
Dana
I
and I
have to pick up an
weren't really even done,
ACDC
so we're like,
shirt,
oh.
and we have to look and see if they have a toy arc
Black
reactor.
Sabbath, if they had it, which they didn't.
Right,
but-
so I stayed in costume. So I went
This
into
is
the store.
8 in the morning, mind you.
8 in the morning, I go to the
Store's just
store.
opened.
I go to the store at 8 in the morning, and they have their whole, you know, Target powwow at the morning, you know, where they're just like, okay, today we're going to focus on, you know, these things. Blah, blah, blah. So they're in the middle of, like, the frozen food section, whatever.
Yeah.
And we waltz by, and, you know, everyone, apparently one person goes, oh my god, there's a guy in a cape! So everybody's just like, and here I am in my full Thor costume, and I'm just like,
So, maybe we should get to an important part of this podcast is our panel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Don't hate me,
That
but
thing.
you guys didn't ask. This may have been my least favorite part. I spent the entire time hiding in my shirt.
She was cringing.
So-
hardcore.
So that was but that was like the success of the panel.
Yeah.
I
It was-
loved,
you didn't hate
I
the
loved
panel because
watching
you-
you two because your reactions were really funny, even though I know you were watching me to watch my reaction. But,
When the Higurashi scene came around.
Yeah.
oh
That-
god.
everyone in the audience
Yeah.
was like, when I don't even know their names because I've never actually seen it. But when the first girl's face shows up, everyone's like, "Oh,
Yeah!
And the second that started, I was like this.
I had a blast. We are 100% definitely doing hardcore anime again next year.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm really glad people enjoyed it. Well, the thing was that we were all kind of on this ride together
Yep.
with the experience. Like, you showed me a few of the clips, but not all of them.
Yeah,
so
we
I
got
was
to see
with
some
it
of
with a
them.
bunch of them too. Like, Apocalypse Zero, you didn't show me. So when it came on, everyone was just like, ah, and I was like, ah.
Just from my watching, not in the reaction video, unfortunately. On the other side of the room, there was a girl that I was watching her, and she was like getting closer and closer to the guy she was with. Like I don't
Just,
like.
See, I didn't get
Yeah,
close
like
to
why?
him.
Like why am I here with
He
you?
probably thanked you personally afterwards. Thank you. So
She
much.
definitely went with him because he was like, "We are doing this panel." We had a great time, and if you want to follow us on Facebook, we're at facebook.com/WickedAnime. You can find all of our review videos as well as our new panel that's going to be coming out, the Hardcore Anime Highlights, at youtube.com/WickedAnimeReviews. NerdyShow.com has our podcast and all of our review videos as well at nerdyshow.com/WickedAnime. We have Victoria on the Tumblr.
And Twitter.
And I'm on Twitter now, guys.
If you want, that's
I hang out with these guys like all the time.
Yeah.
It's Twitter. It's Wicked
Yeah.
A Fangirl, all one word.
Yeah,
I don't have a picture
yeah.
yet.
At Wicked Anime
Yeah,
Fangirl
sorry.
will be Victoria on Twitter, so she'll be tweeting.
Yeah, I hang out with the guys all the time, so I'll post pictures of stuff and
Definitely.
like say what we're up to and what we're eating for lunch.
What kind of sandwiches we
Size
like.
are you?
God.
Yes, ask us questions, please. Like we love answering.
Yeah, Tumblr
questions.
asks. You can.
Yeah, the Tumblr asks we got were great.
Yeah,
That was
I'm,
nice.
I'm working on posting the answer on Tumblr for the what our favorite ponies are, but for some reason, Tumblr didn't want to work for me at 2 a.m. after the cons every day. So I'm gonna go work on that after I'm done dying from this cold.
All right.
Promise.
Yeah, so that was Tumblr, YouTube, Facebook,
Twitter.
Gmail, Twitter, Nerdy Show.
That's it.
That's it.
Somebody should ask Glitch what his shoe size is, so he's not jealous that I got a question first.
All right, guys. So thank
So-
you very much for the year.
That's it for this episode of the Wicked Anime Podcast.
We're all very tired right now, and we're gonna watch Dread.
I'm gonna go die. Bye.
All right, let's sign off the only way we know how.
Okay, bye.
That's really how we end up.